Hey folks, Dave back here in Studio B, setting up to play some Hockey Blast. I'm going to play the full game today, see if I can get this going again. I've really enjoyed this, actually, and as I come back to this game is what I should say. I kind of struggled with it a bit early, and but now it's been enjoyable. I really kind of enjoyed it. I think the Express kind of got me back into it, and then when I jump back into the full game, as I kind of got it, so to speak. Sometimes you just need to get it. But we got some Friday afternoon hockey coming to you, so hopefully you'll enjoy this one here. And again, I play the oddball teams, if you will. So let me get my camera here, and we'll bring that over here, and right about there, I think we're gonna go. And today we're gonna be playing 1981-82, it's the North Stars at the Rangers from Madison Square Garden is what we're going to do here. So hopefully, and I got my camera in the way. Maybe I need to slide this over here just a little bit so you can, how's that? We don't have the other camera in the way. Hopefully that'll work the best I can. Mungo Jerry stops by. Hi there. So I'm going to try to play this here the best I can. Again, I kind of fought this game for the longest time, and now I'm trying to embrace it and play it a little bit, um, as you're supposed to. So let me just get this camera a little bit more centered here. Hopefully you're not going to make you seasick. All right, let's see if we can play this now. So it's the North Stars at the Rangers, and this is the 81-82 set with all the nice looking cards. That's why I'm playing it here. And I just went through all my cards, and I realized that I have a ton of seasons that will need the update if I'm going to do the update. So I don't know if I'm going to do the update. Oh boy, what happened here? I had this really nice, and I moved it, and now it's not so nice. How's that? Any better? As Philip stops by and David C. So let's play some Hockey Blast. It's been a while since I played, but here we're going to go. It's the North Stars and the Rangers here on the channel. So we got a 5. A 5. Visitor wins the face-off and gets immediate play. So I have the momentum here. So the visitors get it, and they'll get an immediate play. So let's roll the dice here. We have an 8. That's 2, 1, 3. So I got 2, 1, 3. So it's going to be Payne and Cicerelli setting up Bobby Smith. So we got a 2, a 3, and a 4. So we got 4. And by the way, we got Miloshin net for PJet. And we have Eddie Mio. I went with Eddie Mio, okay, in net for the Rangers is what I got. All right, so he's got a save of 3. So what did I say? 1, 2, 3. So I got a 4 shooting on a 3. So if I'm correct, I have to get 4 or less here, and I need to match the 4 or be underneath. And for this die, I got to go high. I need a 4, 5, or 6 to beat the 3. I think that's how it goes. As Barbara stops by, and Rob Scott stops by. The Nod Stars, yeah. All right, here we go. So Smith's going to take the shot right off the bat here. Right off the bat. And that's going to be in range, but a save. So Mio makes the save. And I go to my save chart, and a 4 is ping. It's off the post. It's a scramble in front. Is anybody with a square on the Rangers? Yes, because Beck has the square. So the Rangers will control the puck, and that's going to be off the post. And so that shot by the North Stars will not connect. And we play on. And then I'm going to be using we changed the lines. We advanced the clock. So I'm going to be using my cards here. So line 3 defense comes out. Again, this is just my way of doing things. And I'm still practicing with these things here just to see how it looks, okay, is what I'm doing. So line 3 offense is going to sneak out here for the Rangers, and they're going to keep line 1 defense out here. All right, so you need to update the 54-55 set. Yeah. Well, the thing is that there's only 6 teams, and it's taking me a while. I spent 2 hours last night frigging with my printer to get it to work, and I couldn't get it to work because, and the reason why I didn't get it to work was the blue wasn't printing correctly. I tried to do the blues, and it wasn't printing correctly. And there's an issue between my program in the printer, it was printing teal. And I had to start checking boxes until it kind of worked. It kind of worked, you know. Eddie Mio rookie card is worth $1. Fantastic. I probably have that myself, you know. And yeah, these are the Scott, these are the standard cards. These are not my cards. These are what came with the game. So, and you just got your seats. No, these are the play cards. Okay. Steve says, nice job with the cards I've been posting on Facebook. Thanks, Steve. Yeah, those cards, those are mine. Okay. The ones I've been posting on Facebook, those I designed to look like these is what I did. But I have to be honest, these are the play ones. I wish they all came like this. I wish they updated them. I'd buy them all again. But I've done some of my favorite teams. Is what I've done. All right, so let's continue on here. So the Rangers have the puck. They have the momentum because they're the home team, and that's kind of an optional rule that I use. All right, so let's roll the dice. So we have a 5 right now, and a 5 is a penalty events. All right, so we have a penalty events. We need to roll on the penalty event chart, and let's see who's going to possibly get this penalty. So we roll 8. 8 is 0-1. So we have Al McAdam. So the whistle goes. He's got a 5. I'm looking at, so 1 and 5. So I need to look over here. Now he has a 2. So I think Beck is going to pick up the penalty, is what it is. So, so now I need to roll for the penalty. So Beck is the high penalty, and I roll on the chart now, and a 7. Penalty of 0, no penalty, otherwise a minor penalty. So we're going to have a Ranger penalty. So New York penalty here. Beck is going to go to the box, and it's going to be a power play for the North Stars. So I need to mark off the power play here. And yeah, I got it pretty close, Rob. Thank you. I got it pretty close. And since Sam joined the team, the graphics have been improved immensely. Yeah, I mean, you know, the old cards worked, but just when they went to the new cards, it does look so much better. I mean, look at this. These are cards. These are nice, you know. And the ones I did weren't too bad either. I just kind of mimicked this is all I did. All right, so we got a power play here. Now, what I do for the power play is I go 1 for everybody, but because they have a guy in the box, I'm going to go 2, and we're going to have Fatillo. He's going to be serving the penalty. So I need to go to my chat and pull up my power play chart. And again, hopefully I'm playing this correctly. All right, so temporary momentum comes over here. We have a face-off at center ice. Again, if I make a mistake, let me know. Sometimes I kind of do my own thing when I play these games, but let's see. All right, so it's going to be, we're only played a couple of minutes. We've already had a shot off the post and a New York penalty. So the Rangers not starting off good at home here. So it's going to be a power play for the North Stars. So we're going to roll 8. Man advantage team wins the face-off. And if they have the circle with the star, they get an immediate play. And they do with Bobby Smith. So they're going to get an immediate play. So they're on the power play here. Nice face-off win. A 9. 4-2 and choice. So we got 4-2 and choice. We're going to go to Cicerelli on the shot. Now we got to cut it in half because Giles is out there. I don't know why he's out there in a power play, but what I do is I go to my what I've done to make things. I go to APA and I print out the lines, and that's just what I use here for Hockey Blast. And I know with Hockey Blast you're supposed to do it better. I mean, you're supposed to set it up. I don't mean better. Set it up differently than APA, but for me, it's just so much easier just to lay out the lines as they are in APA and let the chips fall where they may. So that's kind of what I'm doing here. So we have Cicerelli's a 3. We have a 4, but it's cut in half, so it's a 2. So I'm shooting 2 on 3 on the power play shot. It's a 2 on a 3, and that is not going to be in range in either case. So it's going to be a save. The goalie kicks it wide. The puck is loose. 0-1 gets a rebound and shoots. Okay. So now the puck bounces to Cicerelli, who's going to get a rebound shot. And on a rebound shot, we add 1. So I think that's going to give him 4 stars. And Mio, his shot save, well, oh boy. He's only got a half star. And because they don't have momentum, he's got a 0. Oh boy. So Cicerelli is 4 shooting on 0. So as long as this is 1-4, it's in. And that's going to be on net. And a wrist shot, he scores. So Cicerelli, it's a power play goal for Minnesota, and they lead this one 1-0. So the penalty to Beck costs them. And right now, the North Stars are up 1-0. So let me go to my visitor summary. First period, and it's going to be Cicerelli. And now we can roll for assists on the chart just to have some fun with it. The two highest assists. So it looks like it's going to be the forwards, Bobby Smith and Payne. So Cicerelli from Smith and I was going to say Smith and Weston, Smith and Payne. And it's 1-0 for the visitors. And I don't have my scoreboard here because I'm in StreamYard. When I use the other one, I have a scoreboard. As Keith stops by, he'll second that. Hopefully it's something good you're seconding, Oh, the laugh of the guy's comment on Delphi, check between Lanny McDonald and Willie Plett with the mustaches. Yeah, that was great. Was it? No, it was between Sanderson, McDonald and Sanderson, I thought it was. I think I read that myself. All right, so 1-0 North Stars. So let's flip the lines here. Let's see who comes out. So line 2 will come out here for the defense. So they have the momentum because they scored the goal. All the penalties are up. All right. And let's see. Line 1 will stay out here. For the Rangers, line 1 will stay out. And the defense, line 3 comes out. So Greshner and Carol Vadnais will come out to play. All righty. So we continue on. So let me go back to my normal minutes. So it's a power play goal by Minnesota. And it was Cicerelli from Smith and Payne. Here we go at 10. High face-off wins it. So 54-52. So the puck goes to the North Stars. They are the better team. They finished in first place this season. So they are the better team. A 9. We have momentum. Whichever team has momentum retains momentum. And okay, so they have momentum because of the goal. They will take the momentum. And a 4. Odd man rush. All right, so let's take a look to see who it's going to be. So let's roll the dice. All right, we roll again. Let's see. Isolate skater with dice roll. Okay, yeah. So we roll this. That's a 6. So D3. So does D3 have a square? That's D3. D3 does not have a square. So if D3 does not, if no offensive scoring chance. All right, so it's going to be another scoring chance here. Again, it's been a while since I played it. I mean, I played this the other day, but it's been a while since I played this a lot, I should say. So we have a 6. It's going to be 3-2-1. So 3-2-1. So Cicerelli's going to take another shot. So he's got 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, he's got a 6. 6 shooting on 3. So it's automatically on the net. It's just a 4, 5, or 6, and the white die is a goal. And that's a score, I think. 8. One-timer, he scores. So it's another goal for Minnesota. And they lead this 2-0, and the boos coming down from the Ranger faithful here. And so this is going to be Cicerelli again from Smith and Payne. So the same combination that scored on the power play, cash in again. And just like that, boy, I just can't have a close game, can I? The last time I played, the Sabres won 5-0. And now I'm here, 2-0 right off the bat. So line 1 will come out. Line 1 stays out again. Line 2 comes out. And again, these are all shuffle, so it's it'll all work out. And line 3 will stay out. Okay, so here we go. What's my prediction for tonight's game? Payne. That's pretty good. I like that. And Mio's going to get ventilated. Yeah. I just wanted to go with the backup. I don't know why. I could have gone with Weeks or whoever the other guy was, but I said I'm going to go with Payne. All right, so let's continue on here. 2-0 North Stars. We have an 8. Home wins the faceoff. So the Rangers finally get a faceoff, and they have the puck. An 11, a play. If the defensive team has 2 squares, they create a turnover. And we change the lines. Otherwise, it's a play. Do they have 2 squares? No, they have 1 square. So on the 11, the Rangers will get a play. All righty. So the Rangers are going to get a chance here. So it's a 4. So 1, 3, and 4. So 1, 3, and Ruotsalainen is going to get the chance here. So Johnstone sends it over to Rogers to Ruotsalainen, and all we have is 2. So we got 2 shooting on Milosh. And Milosh is a 3 because he has the momentum. So 2 shooting on 3. All righty, here we go. 2 shooting on 3. And, oh, I had it backwards. That's too high and it's too low. So that's going to be a save, and Milosh will smother it. And it's going to be a Minnesota save and a faceoff. So we played 5 minutes here. 2-0 North Stars. So let's change our lines up here. And we'll go to 3. And we'll change our lines up here. And it's going to be 3 as well. 1, 2, 3. And line 4 will come out. So Vickers, Wallen, and what's that? Lennon? I don't know him. Mikko Lennon, it looks like. All right, so the Rangers have their chance, and that goes by the board. So we'll continue on here in the first period. So we have 3-3 and 4-2. A good mix of lines here. So we have the face-off here at center. We have a possible fight. If both home and visitors on the ice, both visitors on ice with fight Rangers, a fight breaks out. So we have to roll for fights. All right, so while we got lines 3 and 4, I would think we have it a fight. 3. Yep, 3. All right, so we have Brad Maxwell, and over here we have Dave Maloney. So Maloney and Maxwell, I think, are the guys we're going to see if they're going to fight. So let's check. Let's check home first. And Maloney doesn't want to fight, and Maxwell does. So what do we do on that? Do both have to have the fight? I think so. Roll a die for that is equal to the fight rating, drops his gloves. If either player declines the fight, consider a stoppage in play and restart with a line change. Okay, so no fight. So Maloney and Maxwell look at each other, but they don't get the fight. And so we'll play on and go to the next minute of play. So line 1 will come out. So the Goons mix it up, but nothing really happens. And that's why I use these cards here, so I can kind of get, it's not always the same guys against the same guys. All right, so we have, so I was going to put no fight here. All right, so we played 6 minutes, 2-0 North Stars. And did we lose momentum yet? Momentum is lost. Nope, no momentum lost. So we still have momentum. All right, so here we go. 2-0 North Stars. Oh, this is line 2. So here we go. And yeah, Rangers need a spark to fight. Yeah, yep. And Don, I like the fights. You know, I didn't for the longest time. I did not like the fights, but now I like it because there's a little mini game, and it's actually quite enjoyable. And that happened in Express. And then when I come back into this game, I said, "Oh, I really like that." A 7. All right, so we have a face-off followed by a lull. So we got a lull, and so I know you're supposed to leave the lines out, but the Dave way is we just mix it up so we can get more players out on the ice. That's just the Dave way. So line 3 will come out here. And on the defense, line 1 will stay out. All righty. So we had a lull, and now we're back to the face-off. A 4. High face-off wins. So we have 53 and 51. So the puck's going to go to the North Stars. Oh, and after a lull, you lose momentum. So there's no momentum right now. Okay. So I think I got that. All right, so the puck goes to the North Stars. They're up 2-0 on a pair of Cicerelli goals, and 8 in Ice Blast. So let's see what we're looking at. We're looking at 2. And so an Ice Blast is skill. So over here, we have 1 skill. We have 2 skill, 3 skill, 4 skill. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's 4-4. All right, so it's tied with skill, but so we got to go to the tiebreaker, and the tiebreaker is momentum and then home teams. All right, so the home team is going to break the tiebreaker, so they're going to get the puck, and because basically it's we lose the momentum there, we're just going to switch the lines. All right, so we're just going to call that a turnover, and we continue on. Line 2 will stay out here. Line 3 comes out for the North Stars. So Christoph Hawkinson and Kent Eric Anderson come out. Line 2 of Duguay, Fatiou, and Mark Pavlich come out. And line 2, Maloney and Laidlaw. So we have 2, 3, 2, and 2 is what we have right now, I believe. And we got a 6 on the Zoom. So let's see what goes on here on a Zoom. So, so we're looking at 1 and 5. So for the Rangers, it's Duguay. And for the other team here, 5 is going to be Fred Barrett. So let's see what we're looking at here. So 1, speed. Duguay has the speed and Barrett doesn't. So I believe that's how that works out on the Zoom. So Duguay gets around Barrett, and it's going to be a chance now. It's going to be a play for the Rangers. All righty. Yes, right. See, that play occurs. Yep. So we have an 11. An 11 is 1, 3, 5. That's not very good. So we have 1, 3, and 5. So Tom Laidlaw is going to get the shot from the point as P-Jet comes by. And I told you I have my lotion net for P-Jet right here. So I'm glad he made it to the stream. So 1, 3, and a 5. So P-Jet's a Hockey Blast player. So if I make some mistakes, he'll help me out and try to figure out if I can, what I'm doing wrong here as I try to just adjust my camera a little bit. All right, so I got a 1, 3, and a 5. So they do not have momentum. So it's going to be a 1, 2 for assists, and Laidlaw cuts in half, so it's a 1. So I'm 1 shooting on 2. That's pretty low. So I'm 1 shooting on 2. So I need a black 1. No, it's going to be a save, and Milosh covers it up again. So another Minnesota save, and we move some time. So the Rangers getting their chances, just not very good ones. As we played 11 minutes of the first period, line 4 will come out. So we'll have, Jack Carlson. So we have Mark Johnson, Mike Eves, and Jack Carlson. Does anybody know who Jack Carlson is in the chat room? Anybody? Anybody know who Jack Carlson is? And so we got 1 and 2. So 1 and 4 and 1 and 2. Okay. And yes, finally, P-Jet in the house. All right, so let's continue on here. So we have a face-off after this freeze. Nobody has momentum, and here we go. We have a 10. High face-off wins it. So we have a 54. Oh, I'm sorry. Wow, there's no face-off rating for any of these guys. Huh. Mark Johnson. So it's going to be a face-off win for the Rangers, I guess. I guess I should have put a face-off guy here, but they have him left wing, but on Appa he was a center. So what is going to play on? So he's going to be a terrible face-off man. So it's going to be the puck goes to the Rangers. So then line 4 only gets out there once anyway. So we have a 9, and that's going to be a momentum check. So whatever team. All right, so there's no momentum, so we need to establish momentum, right? So we look at the hit qualities. So 1, just 1, and over here, 2. All right, so momentum will go to the Rangers, and now we've established momentum. And here we go. A 6, we got a zoom. So we're looking at 3 and 3. So we're looking at 3 and 3. Oh, so this Johnson guy comes into effect. What are the chances? All righty, here we go. It's a 6, so we're looking at a star quality, and Mike Rogers has the star, so it's going to be a chance for the Rangers. So the Rangers will get another scoring chance. It's a 9, 4, 2, and choice. So 4, 2, and we're going to give it to Eddie Johnstone. All righty. And, Hanson, yep. Of course, one of the fabled Hanson brothers. Yep, go Chiefs. I actually found the Chiefs. I have the Chiefs here. I'll pull them out at one point. Somebody made the Chiefs for this game, and I have them, so I'll pull them out at some point. All right, so it's going to be a so what do we say? It's a 2, 4, 2 choice. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, here's a great chance. So 5 shooting on 2. So Johnstone unloads, 5 shooting on 2, and Milosh with the 2 will make the save. The puck goes into the corner. So we have 2 squares on defense. And I don't mean squares in Fred Flintstone square. I mean just squares. No, we don't. Otherwise, 0-4 gets a rebound shot. So it bounces back to Maloney at the point. He's got momentum, so his star will get filled in. And +1, so he's got a 2, so it's 2 shooting on 2. So he did a defenseman. Dave Maloney shoots. Ooh! It's less than 2. It's greater than 2. Wrist shot score. And the Rangers have got on the board. And it's Dave Maloney, the defenseman of all people. And it's now 2-1. So the Rangers get on the board. And it's now 2-1. And that's Dave Maloney. So the defenseman scores the goal. Let's check on the assists. The 2 highest assists. So it's going to be Rogers and Maloney. So Rogers and Don Maloney on the assist. So 2-1. So we got a good game going now, if I'm playing it correctly. As Malosh, the robber baron. Yeah. D. Scott Howard stops by too. Thanks for coming by, guys. A little afternoon hockey here on a Friday, trying to get this done for the wife comes home, but I don't think I'm going to get it done. I'm just playing too slow. This game takes me a while to play. It's supposed to be a half-hour game. It takes me an hour. All right, so that's a goal. So they got the momentum now. It's 2-1. Good job by the Rangers. So line 1, line 2. Line 1 stays out, and line 1 comes back out. So here we go. So 2-1 game here at Madison Square. Something for the fans to finally cheer about. A 5. Visitor wins the faceoff, gets an immediate play. All right, so the North Stars get it. Immediate play, a 5. 3-1 choice. 3-1. And well, we got to go with Brad Palmer because he's got the star. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4. So we got 4 shooting on 3. North Stars trying to get that goal back. 4 shooting on 3. And, well, that's under 4. That's over 3. But a chance for a spectacular save. So the shot goes on Mio. He makes the save. It trickles behind him. He needs to make a spectacular save. And a 12 kicks his leg, glove extended. What a save by Mio. He robs him. It got behind him, but he get it for one over the goal line. That's incredible. They beat him. He beat him. But that second chance and a spectacular save save him. So they get the momentum again for the spectacular save. And Eddie Mio, and the crowd is chanting Eddie, and they haven't chanted Eddie since Jacqueline left in 75. So what a spectacular save by Eddie Mio. His rookie card now went from $1 to $1.25. So you might want to cash in. I needed 2-8 to 12, and I got it. Yes, I did. And that's why we play these games, is to have some fun with some of this stuff here. All right, so we got a face-off now in the New York zone. And it's a 7, so we have a lull. So we're going to lose the momentum. And so we play on. And again, I know you're supposed to leave the lines, but I like to flip them up because I have my cards here printed out and ready to go. And that's just how Dave does it. Doesn't mean it's right. Doesn't mean it's wrong. It just gets more players involved every stoppage. And again, it's just something I'm trying. All righty, so we have 4 minutes to play here in the first period. It's 2-1 and 11. New face-off with new players. So a new face-off with new players. So I'm going to put the original guys back out. 7. Face-off 1 and a lull. 1, 2, 3. So we got a minute to go in the period. So after all those goals, things have settled down a little bit. Line 1 and line 3. So the last minute of play here, we have a face-off. Nobody with momentum. It's a 9. Home wins the face-off, immediate play. Oh, late in the period. Chance for the Rangers to tie this thing up. That's a 9. 4-2 choice. So 4-2. And we're going to go back to, who got the goal, by the way? That was, Maloney. We're going to go to Johnstone. Eddie Johnstone. All right. So 4-2 and choice. Here we go. So let's add them up. So 0, 1, 2, 3. So we have a 3 shooting on 2. 3 shooting on 2. And that's under 3. That's over 2. A 4. Score! Johnstone ties it up for New York. And we go to the second period, tied at 2-2. So the North Stars jump out to a quick 2-0 lead on goals by Cicerelli and Cicerelli. But the Rangers come back to tie it at 2-2. Johnstone with the goal. Dave Maloney and Greshner. And I'm glad I put out Greshner. I always like Greshner. And Greshner. So Dave Maloney and Greshner on the assists. And we go to the second period. So let me shuffle these up here. I don't like the toss out of the centers myself. You know, when I when I play app or a strat or whatever it is, I just roll again. But for the sake of this game, I sometimes will give them one. I'll say, okay, I'll roll once for you. Yeah, some guys just roll again. I don't blame you. It's more of a hassle. I get to trying to put everything in the game that's in the game, but sometimes it's like you just want to get the puck. I mean, just roll. Just tell me who wins the face-off. All righty, so let's go here. Second period, 2-2 is our score between the North Stars and the Rangers. And we have a 10. High face-off wins it. So we have a 51 and a 52. So Rangers will get the puck here to start the period. So New York with the puck at the New York State of Mind. We have an ice blast. And we're looking at star quality. So we have 1 star, just 1 star. And over here we have 1 star. We have 2 stars. So it's going to be a chance here for the Rangers. Another scoring chance. This time they can take the lead. So we have a 7. Oh, secondary play. And a 9, 5, 1, 4. Oh boy. So 5, 1, 4. So this is all the defensemen here. So we have 1, 1. Now Ruthelane's going to take the shot, but we don't have momentum, so it's just going to be a 1 here. All righty, so it's a 1 shooting on a 2. And that's going to be a save. 6 save, and Milosh will drop it behind the net. So it's going to be a Minnesota save. And we go the next minute of play. So line 1 comes out for the North Stars. Boy, these cards here. I need them to be magnetic. That's the next thing. Line 4. So Jack Carlson will come out. Who are they going to go up against? Line 2. So Duguay comes out. And line 1 stays out on the D. So here we go. So it's going to be, we got a face-off, right? Because that was a save, right? Stick save was made. Oh, wait. That was, damn, I forgot what happened. Minnesota save. I don't remember what happened. I don't know if it was a face-off or not. I'm going to do a face-off. I forget what happened here. I know Milosh made the save. It was not loose. So I'm just going to say it's a face-off. I don't remember what happened, actually. So we have a 5 off the face-off. Visitor wins a face-off immediate play. So the North Stars get it. Here's a chance for the North Stars. Secondary play. 10, 5, 4, 3. Oh boy, all defense here. So 5, 4. So Johnson. So he's got a 0. 8 is going to be a stick save. And so it's going to be a New York save. And after all that, nothing happened. There's no chance in scoring on that. All right, so line 2 will come out. So Jack Carlson comes off without any issues. Line 1 will come back out for the Rangers, and line 2 defense. All right, so the puck goes over here now. Wait, New York save. So over here. Damn it, was it a face-off? I got a... Oh, stick save. Okay, I think it was a stick save. All right, so we have an 8 here. Ice blast. Speed. 1, 2, 3 speed. 1, 2, 3, 3 speed. So home team's going to get it. So home team has it. Home team wins it. So home team's going to get a shot. 4, 1, 3, 4. 1, 3. So Ruthelainen is going to get another shot on net here. But he's only going to have a 2. So it's going to be 2 shooting on 2. 2 shooting on 2 is a save by Milosh off the post. Is there a square on defense? Yes. So Minnesota gets the puck. So no face off. So no face off. So Minnesota puck. And line 1 will scoop out the puck and take the play over. Line 3 will come out for the Rangers. So it's going to be a Minnesota save. And line 2. All right, so here we go. So Minnesota puck, no face off. I'm going to leave these out so I know what it is now. How much time left in the period? Well, we just started. We've only played 3 minutes of this second period, so there's plenty of time to head to the concourse and get yourself a Schaefer. So we have a 4, odd man rush. So let's roll the dice. It's an odd man rush. It's a 6. D3. So, D3. So Fatorik is here. So, on the odd man rush, does he have a square? Right? D3 with a square makes a play. If no symbol, it's a scoring chance. So, no, it's going to be a scoring chance. And the D3s don't usually have that square, usually. And 11. 1, 3, 5. So, Cicerelli to Smith. Back to Gordy Roberts Fred Barrett. It's even worse. Fred Barrett. So we have 3 cut in half, reduces to 1. So we have a 1 shooting on 3. And that's going to be a save, and he'll hang on. So we will get a face-off. So I'll put that there to know we get a face-off. So that's going to be another save by Mio. So we got 4 saves to start the second period. And Rob is headed out to the concourse there. He's picking up a pretzel and probably some Manhattan clam chowder. Is that what they have in New York? Manhattan clam chowder? We don't have that up here. There's no such thing. Staying. All right, so we got line 1, line 4, line 2, and line 1 is kind of how I'm doing this. All right, so we got a face-off. A 4. High face-off wins the face-off. So we said we had line 2. So we have a 53 and a 48. So the puck is going to go to the North Stars. And a 4. Odd man rush. It's an odd man rush. 5. D5. Does D5 have a square? Yes, he does. D5 has the square. So they take it away. And we change the line. So it's going to be a nice defensive play. So defensive play. So the Rangers, they will take the puck. Let's swap some lines up here. Line 1 will stay out. Line 1 will come back out. Line 4 gets their job done. They get their 1 shift, and they get their job done. And line 1. So it's going to be Ranger puck. A 9. Momentum. We got to establish momentum, so nobody has it. So we have 1 hit, 2 hit, 1 hit, 2 hit. So I think that goes to the home team, right? If the tied, momentum goes to the home team. All right, so the Rangers will get the momentum because of the organ. The organ music is playing. So we have a 7. No, it's going to be a lull. So they lose that momentum as soon as they get it. All righty, so boy, I tell you, we had an exciting first period. A couple of quick goals by the North Stars. Cicerelli with a pair, put them up 2-0. But then it was Dave Maloney, the defenseman, and Eddie Johnstone, the right winger, who put it home to tie it up for the Rangers. So 1, 2, 3, and 3. All right, so. And the tie goes to the home team. Yeah, I'm like I said, I still have to read the book because I don't have it all down yet. All right, so a 3 high face-off wins the face-off. So we said we have line 2 and line 3. So we have 53 and 51. So the puck's going to go to the North Stars. 5, penalty event. All righty, so roll on the penalty event chart. So we have a penalty here. So whistle blows. Referee points at 0-1. So we're looking at McAdams. So McAdams going up against 5, right? So McAdams a 0.5. Vadnais a 5. So that's going to be a penalty on the Rangers. Right? So let's see what that penalty is. An 8. That's going to be a minor penalty. So we got a penalty on New York, and Minnesota has scored on their power play. So I'm going to go power play 2 this time because I've already played power play 1. So I'll play it like strat. So for TU is going to sit. So we're going to have line 2 and line 2 out here for the power play. So let me go to my power play minutes. We have momentum here for the moment. It's a momentum. And let's play now. All right, so he's in the box. Line 2's out here. This time on a power play. Waved off, new face-off, new players. All right. 9. Man advantage team wins the face-off. If they have 2 circle stars, they get immediate play. And no, they're not going to have 2 of them. So they just win the face-off. So the puck goes to the North Stars on the power play. A 6. That's going to be a zoom. And it's going to be a 5. So it's going to be a smart. So we have 2 who's not on the ice and 4 who does not have the smart. Now, if neither symbol, offense gets the scoring chance. Okay, so they get a scoring chance. So it's going to be a scoring chance here on the power play for Minnesota. Hopefully I did that right because there was nobody here to check because he's in the box. It's kind of how I played it. Kind of like, Apple, when you do a check in Apple, there's nobody there. So we're going to get a play. So it's a 4-1-2. So it's a 4, Hartsburg to Broughton to Palmer. So he's got 2, 3, 4. We got a 5. We're 5 shooting on 3 on the power play here. 5 shooting on 3. And no, Mio with the 3 will make the save. Goalie stacks the pads. It bounces back to 0-2 for a rebound shot. So Palmer's going to get a second chance here on the rebound. So he's going to have a 2. So it's 2 shooting on 0. Uh-oh. Palmer with the rebound. 7. Now can Mio make another spectacular save? Oh, wait. No, it doesn't. That's a 2. So I'm sorry. I'm a 2 shooting on 0. So it's going to be a save. Huge save when he freezes the puck. So it's going to be a New York state of mind save. So we played halfway through the period. And now I'll go to line 1 for the next part of it. Part of the power play. So Mio with a couple of nice saves on this power play here. We got a face-off. 2. Short-handed team wins the face-off, so the Rangers get it. A 5. Penalty events. And we roll it. We got a 7. Uh-oh, we got multiple penalties here. So I got to pull up my multiple penalty chart. Luckily, I have that. And an 8. All right, so now minor second highest penalty. So on a dice roll of 7, multiple penalties are called roll again. Determine which players are involved. So on an 8, we have the second highest visitor and third highest. So second highest visitor. Second highest visitor would be 1.5. Third highest home. 1, 2, 3 would be Ruotsalainen. And he's higher, right? So what happens here now? So multiple penalties. So I guess they're both penalties. So it's not a penalty at this point here on multiple penalties. It doesn't say that it's a penalty check to see which one gets it. So I think they both get it. So that being the case, we're going to have matching penalties. And we'll just go to another line. All right, so we're going to go line 3. So we're going to go matching penalties on Ruotsalainen and Roberts, and that'll kill the penalty. So the penalty's up. So I think that's how that plays on multiple penalties, I think. So line 3 and line 3 will come out for these guys. Line 2. Now, line 1 can't come out because Ruotsalainen's in the box, so that's good. Line 1 didn't come up. All right, so I think that's how that goes. All righty, so we had some players in the box, and we're just going to play on. All right, so here we go. So momentum is lost. Failing to score in the power play, momentum is lost, and we have a face-off now. So here we go. 8 back on the normal minutes. Home wins the face-off, so the Rangers have the puck now. Again, the game is 2-2 right now. For those of you scoring at home, all the goals in the first period. So we have 8. That's going to be an ice blast. So we'll be blasting you here with a 2. So it's going to be skill. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4. Holy cow. There's a lot of skill out here. I guess when you don't play the Scouts and the SEALs, you get a lot of skill. So the Rangers going to win it. They're going to get a chance. So here we go. 7 secondary. 3, 5, 3, 2. So Vadnais, Pavelich, and Fatiyu. And this is not going to be good. So we have 1 cut in half as a 0. So no chance to score. So it's a 5. Goalie stacks the pads, bounces back to 0-2 for a rebound. So it goes back to Fatiyu for a rebound. So he gets 1 for the rebound. So he's 1. So it's 1 shooting on 2. 1 shooting on 2 for Fatiyu, and was close. But that's going to be a save by Milosh off the post scramble in front. Do we have a square? No, we don't have a square. Otherwise, 0-3 gets a rebound shot. So Pavelich is going to get it. We add 2 to him. So this is a 3. Oh, I'm sorry. That's his rebound is a 0, but that still didn't matter because I only had the 1 over here. So I'm 3 shooting on 0 right now. Okay, if I get that right. Because he has the 1 plus the 2 rebounds. And he's 0. So 3 shooting on 0. And no, it's another save by Milosh, and he'll hang on. So it's a Minnesota save as Marco comes by. Hi, Marco. I was up all night, really ticked off about that printer, by the way. Can't believe I couldn't get blue to print. I was all night figuring out. Finally, I just said the heck with it, and I started checking boxes, and next thing you know, it worked. Kind of worked. Just why wouldn't it print? You have it all set up on a screen, it looks great, and then it just doesn't work. And you're like, come on. All righty, so we're here in the later stages of the second period. 2-2 was our score between Minnesota and the Rangers. And here we go. So we have line 3, 1, 1, and 2. And we got a face off here. No momentum for anybody. And we got a lull. So we'll flip again for the lull. So line 1 will come out. Line 1 stays out. Line 1 stays out. And line 1. So we have 1, 1, 1 and all over the place. Here we go. Another face off. 8. Home wins the face off. Rangers with the puck now. 3. I'll play. Team with the most triangles gets a scoring chance. All right. So how many triangles? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 triangles. Oh, the Rangers are going to get the chance. Trying to take the lead here in the second period. 4, 2, 3, 4. So Ruotsalainen to Maloney to Rogers. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shooting on 2. 4, and I hit him exact. 4 shooting on 2. That will be a save. Goalie kicks it loose. 0-1 gets the rebound. It bounces to Johnstone, looking for his second of the game. So he's got a 2 plus 1 is a 3. And Milosh, sorry, P-Jet, he's got a 0. So 3 shooting on 0. And no, Milosh with another save. Puck deflects back to 0-2. So Maloney gets it. So now he's got the second rebound, right? So that's a 1. So it's a 3 on a 0 again. Don Maloney shoots this one. 3, and he scores. Milosh cannot stop this one. And the Rangers have taken the lead. It is 3-2. So just like that, all these saves, no man is an island, as they say. So in the second period, it is 3-2. It is Don Maloney. So both Maloneys have scored. Dave and Don have scored in this one. Let's get some assists going here. A 3 unassisted. So after all that, although we're going to give one to Johnstone because he took the shot. So Johnstone because he took the original shot. So Dave Maloney from Don Maloney from Johnstone. That's how I'm doing that one. And it's 3-2 Rangers. So they will have some momentum. we'll fix some lines here, as I like to do. And so here we go. So we're going to roll the dice again. Are all shot results either goal or save? No crossbars or posts. No, there's some posts. What you do if it's a goal, you roll on the chart, and I think just about everything but a 7's an automatic goal if it's on the net. If it's a 7, you get a spectacular save. On a save, there's a couple of posts and rebounds off the save chart, so it's kind of neat. Can I run through super fast my line cards and how I use them? Okay, so how I have this set here is offense. I have lines 1 through 4, and I think how I have it set up, there's 10 cards. This is 10 cards in each stack. This was originally designed for APA for every 2 minutes. So I have 10 cards in each stack. For the offense, line 1 gets 4 cards, line 2 gets 3, line 3 gets 2, and line 4 gets 1. So if my math is correct, that's the 10 cards. So as you can see, line 1 plays 4 out of 10. Line 3 plays 3 out of 10. Line 3 plays 2 out of 10. And line 4 gets 1 shift every period. So that's kind of how I do it. The defense is the same. I forget. There's only 3 lines of defense. So I think it's kind of like, I think it's like 5-3-2 or something like that for the defense. But it's heavily weighted toward the better lines, but at least it gives you a chance to get everybody out in the ice, and it's very random. It's kind of how it is. And it works for me. And I was using this method until I got the spreadsheets. And once I got the spreadsheets for APA and Hockey Bones, then the spreadsheet did it all. I do shuffle them. Yep. No, I don't have them go in order. I shuffle them so line 1 can stay out there a couple of times, or line 2, or it might go 1-3-1, 1-3-2. I like the randomness of it. So in theory, by the end of the period, what's supposed to happen is everybody's played, quote, minutes, the same amount of minutes they would. Now this game, it's very different because it's with the lulls and stuff, but I'm trying it out. I'm trying to see if it works or not. So, all right, so the Rangers score on the goal by Don Maloney. So Dave Maloney, Eddie Johnstone, and Don Maloney have all scored for the Rangers as they've erased a 2-0 Minnesota lead. Home wins the faceoff, so they have the puck and the momentum. We have an ice blast coming up. We have a 3. That's going to be a power check. 1, 2. Just 2 over here. Over here we have 1, 2. So it's 2-2. So they're going to win it because it's a tie goes to the momentum team. So another chance for the Rangers. And 3, 4, 2, 3. So Ruotsalainen, Maloney, and Rogers. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shooting on 2. Poor Milosh. 5 shooting on 2. No, Milosh will make the save. Deflects into the corner. Do I have 2 squares out here? No, I just have 1 square. So 0-4. So it goes back to Ruotsalainen, who's going to get a shot. So he's going to have a 2 on a 0. Oh, boy. 2 on a 0. And Milosh has to make a spectacular save. His spectacular save is 3. It's a 6. 3 or better. What a save by Milosh. It's each goalie has made a spectacular save, and Milosh robs them, and the momentum goes over here, is how it goes. So, how about that? So, Ruotsalainen on the rebound drove that one at the net, but Milosh come across and made an insane save. And that keeps Minnesota in this one as they've blown a 2-0 lead here with 3 minutes to go in the second period. And you can see how these line 1 stays out there, but everybody else changed. So I just shuffle them. It's not an exact science, but for me, it gives me different matchups because I always hated the 1-1, 2-2, 3-3 when I played App or a Strat or whatever. So this, it just, I don't know. I like it. Milosh flashes the leather, and it was very leathery back then. Visitor wins the faceoff, so Minnesota has it and the momentum here late in the period. We're going to get a zoom And a 6 is going to be a star quality. No, no, and yes. So the Rangers will steal the puck on the turnover, and now there's 2 minutes to play here in the period. So line 2 will slip out here. So line 4 can't get it done. Line 2. Line 1 will come back up for the Rangers. And line 2 for here. Now, Marco, when I come to these things here, I usually start with line 1 for everybody to start the game, and then I let it kind of unfold naturally. And then in overtime, too, I'll put out the best lines. For power plays, I usually go line 1 versus 1 on the first power play, and then line 2 versus 2 on the second power play. That's just how I do it, just so I can be consistent with every team and I don't cheat so the Seals win. Okay? All righty. So, Rangers get the puck back, right? So they took it away. So the Rangers with the puck, and it's going to be a 4. It's going to be an odd man rush. And we're looking at 2, and that's going to be 0-2. So we're looking at 0-2. So we're looking at Brad Palmer. Does he have oh no, I'm sorry, Rangers 0-2. Rangers 0-2. Maloney. Does he have a triangle? Yes, he does. He's going to create a scoring chance. So it's going to be a scoring chance for the Rangers because they have the puck and they're on offense. 5. So we got 3-1 in choice. Nice. So Rogers to Johnstone. And we'll let Don Maloney shoot again. So we have 2 and 1 is 3. And there's no momentum. So 3 shooting on, because he's got the momentum, it's a 3. So 3 shooting on 3. And, because of the momentum, Malosh makes the save. Actually comes off the post. Do we have a square? Yeah, we do. And so Minnesota will take the puck here. So no face-off. So it's going to be another Minnesota save. Last minute to play in the period. Last minute. So the Minnesota North Stars race out their top offensive line. Checking line of Silk, Allison, and Fedoruk come out for the Rangers, and Maloney and Laidlaw will stay out to kill the last minute. So the North Stars with the puck and the momentum. It's a 6. We got a zoom. On the zoom, it's a power check. 1, 2, 3, 4 versus 1, 2. No, so Minnesota's going to get a scoring chance. Finally, it's been a while. So Minnesota with the chance. 8 says 2-1-3. It's all the forwards. Payne and Cicerelli setting up Smith. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 shooting on 3 to tie the game. 5 shooting on 3. And a wrist shot, he scores. Mio can't get this one. And it's a Minnesota goal. And the game is tied at 3-3. And that's how we will go to the third period. So Minnesota cashes in on a late goal from Bobby Smith. And we got ourselves a barn burner here, folks. So Smith from Payne and Cicerelli. And each team scores 1 in the second. And so this is 3-3, folks, going to the third. We got ourselves a good game here. We got ourselves a good game. All righty. So let's, now I shuffle at the end of the period is what I do. Just kind of, so I don't have the same routine as I did. All right, so line 3 is going to start on the D. Again, it's not an exact science. I just kind of barnyard shuffle it here. So line 3 will start here to begin the period for the Rangers. So momentum is lost, right? And yeah, this is fun. I don't know what happened back in the day when I played this. I couldn't get it to work for some reason. Maybe it's just because the mechanics were so different than anything I played. And then now that I played the Blast Express game, things kind of fell into shape. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe it was PJet. Maybe because PJet played this game that I have to like this game now. I'm not really sure. All right, so let's start third period action here at Madison Square Garden. We're tied at 3-3. It's the North Stars and the Rangers, 1981-82. Home wins the faceoff, so the Rangers get the puck. A 7. That's going to be a lull. And we'll flip up the lines here. Thanks for coming by, Rob. Hopefully we'll catch you later. I got to see how tonight goes. I got to work tomorrow, and I got a crappy day of work ahead of me tomorrow. I already know that. Oh, tomorrow night, we're talking hockey tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. We have an author coming on, and we're talking 12 of the best goalies tomorrow night. So if you want to talk some hockey tomorrow night, 6 o'clock on here on the channel, we're going to be talking some hockey. And we have an author on of a book called 12 of the Best Goalies. And I saw the goalies that they were talking about, and it's kind of cool. And some of my favorites are on that list. So I'm really looking forward to talking to this person tomorrow night, 6 o'clock. So stop on by if you will. We have an 11 waved off new face-off. The hell with it. Just high face-off wins. I'm not going to look here. High face-off wins. So it's going to go to the Rangers. The Rangers will get the puck. And a 10, turnover. If any defender has a square symbol, and we do, it's a turnover. When double fives are rolled, it's a breakaway. So Giles with a poke check, and he's going to send his teammates away. And 8, 2-1-3. So how about this? Jack Carlson to Mike Eves, and they're going to set up Mark Johnson. And because there's no momentum and there's no stars, it's a 0 shot. A 7, and it's going to be an easy save by Mio, and he hangs on, and a face-off. So now for the face-off, I'll put it here so I remind myself it is a face-off. So line 4 comes out, gets the job done. They get their one shift. They don't cause any problems. They don't give up a goal. And we'll play on. But yeah, tomorrow night, we're talking some hockey here on the channel as we have another author. It's always fun to have the authors on and see, talk about, what they did writing the book and how they researched it and a whole bit. I really do like having the authors on. All right, so we do have a face-off now. Visitor wins a face-off in immediate play. So line 2 out here is going to try to make something happen with an 8, 2-1-3. So Palmer to McAdam to Neil Broughton. We haven't called Neil Broughton all day. So we have 2, 3, 3-on-3. Here's the shot. Blistering shot, he scores. So it's a Minnesota goal, and they take the lead. It's 4-3. So Mio could not stop that one. And in the third period, the North Stars go back in the lead. Broughton from Palmer and McAdam. And McAdam, I think, was a SEAL, PJ, right? Al McAdam. Because there's a lot of guys here like Malosh. A lot of guys come over from the SEALs. So it is 4-3. So momentum going toward the North Stars for scoring that goal. Line 1 will come back out. Line 2 will stay out. Line 4 did not get their job done. They're supposed to be the checking line, and they weren't checking. And here we go. All right, so off the face-off. It's going to be a 3, and it's going to be high face-off wins. So if it's 2 versus 2, we have 53 and 51. So the North Stars will get the puck. So Broughton wins the face-off. 9, momentum. They stay with the momentum. 7, and we got a lull. So there goes the momentum. So we got a face-off after the lull. And we'll put out some new lines here. So we have 11 minutes to play here in the third period. The Rangers now falling behind 4-3. As that goal by Neil Broughton here in the third period. All right, so 3-1. All right, here we go. So we got a face-off. 6, visitor wins the face-off. So North Stars get the puck. 3, a play. Team with the most triangles. We have 1, 2. Over here we have 1, 2. So I think it goes to the home team, right? Home team wins this. So they have 1, 2. Nothing here, but they have 2 back here because Rutsalainen and Beck have some triangles. So I think it's going to be a play here for New York to try to tie the game up. A 9. It's going to be 4-2 in choice. Rutsalainen to Mike Allison. And Robbie Fatorik's going to take the shot here. So we have 1, 2. So it's a 2 shooting on 2. Fatorik takes the shot, and that's going to be a save by Malosh, and it's going to bounce to 0-2. So it's going to bounce to Mike Wilson. Wilson with a rebound. It's going to be a 1 shooting on 0, and that's another save, Malosh, and he'll drop it behind the net, and Minnesota will control the puck. So it's going to be a Minnesota save. And it's going to be taken over by the Stars. So here we go. Some new lines out here. Line 1. And line 3 on the defense. So the North Stars with the puck skating with it now here in the third period. We have an 11. If a defensive team has 2 square symbols, we create a turnover. No, they don't. Otherwise, it's a play. Okay, so it's going to be a play for the North Stars here. So we have an 8. It's going to be 2-1-3. So Payne to Cicerelli to Bobby Smith. Smith looking for his second of the game. He tied it late in the third period. So here we go here. So we have okay, so the lull, get rid of the momentum. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 shooting on 3. Here's the shot. And that's going to be an easy save by Mio. He drops it behind the net, and it's a New York save of mind. And New York has the puck, no face-off. I got to try to remind myself that. And so PJet says McAdam was a Seal and a Baron. Okay. I don't know if there's any Baron seasons here in Hockey Blast. I don't think there is. If there is, I'm going to have to get it. All right, so line 2 will come out here, and line 3 will stay out on the D. So the Rangers with the puck now, trailing in this game. We have an 11. Does a defensive team have 2 squares? No, they have 1 square, so it's going to be a play. The Rangers will get a chance at 10, 4-1-2. So it's going to be Greshner to Duguay to Fatiu. And with no momentum, it's just going to be a 1-star shot, 1-on-2. And that's going to be a nice, easy save for Milosh. But it's loose, and it bounces to Duguay. So Duguay is going to get a rebound here. So Duguay on the rebound. He's got 2. Add 1 for a 3. 3 shooting on 0. Duguay. Uh-oh. Milosh needs to make another spectacular save. Milosh, spectacular save. A 3, a 6. And he makes it. Another spectacular save by Milosh. Spectacular save for Minnesota, and the momentum goes here, and that's 2 spectacular saves for Milosh in this game. And we're halfway through, more than halfway through the third, and Milosh might just steal this one for the North Stars. So, boy, the lines haven't changed much here. Just this. Okay, so we got a face-off now after that. So, boy, Gilles Milosh is lighting it up for PJet here. So we have a 6. Visitor wins the face-off. Minnesota with the puck and the momentum. A 7. And that's going to be a lull. Lull. And they lose the momentum, and we have a face-off. So let's see what lines come out here. And sometimes, too, late in the game, I won't play the bad lines. I'll obviously play lines 1 and 2 later in the game. So I use my line cards here as a guide more than anything else for most of the game. But I just use my common sense for some of it later on. All right, so we have a face-off here. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 minutes to go in the third as the game picks up. And we have another lull. 1, 2, 3. So now we got 3 minutes to play. Line 1 will come out. Line 2. So time running out on the Rangers. They're trailing this one 4-3, thanks to a couple of goals here in the period. Well, just the one. It was the goal by Broughton. I shouldn't get all dramatic about it. Just the one. All righty. So face-off. 6. Visitor wins the face-off. So it's going to be Minnesota puck. A 5. And we have a possible penalty here. No penalties called in the final 3 minutes. So no penalty. Treated as a 9. All right. So let's go. Let's check out the hits. 1 hit. Just the 1. And just the 1. So I think tie goes to the home team. So they're going to get the puck and the momentum, if I played that correct. And we have an 8. So it's going to be an ice blast. So the Rangers trying to tie this one up. It's a speed check. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 for speed. 1, 2, 3, 4 for speed. So the Rangers will get the shot. So the Rangers a chance to tie this one. 8 again. 2, 1, 3. Oh, 2, 1. So it's all the forwards. So they got all the momentum here. So they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a 6 on a 2. Here's a chance. Milosh needs to come up big again. And he does. Milosh with a huge save. I think, right? 6 on. Oh no, wait, no, 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 no. No, the 6. They score. Deflected off the post and it's in. Okay, so 6 is good because we maxed out at 6, and a 5 beats the 2. That's a goal. So the Rangers have tied the game at 4-4 with 2 minutes to play. So Johnstone with his second of the game, and that's coming from Maloney and Rogers again. Maloney. Oh, last time was Maloney and Greshner. Maloney and Rogers. Oh boy, folks, we're going to have a fantastic finish here. So they stay with the momentum. We got a face-off. Let's see who comes out. So they're going to put out defense line 3 with 2 minutes to play. And offense line 3. They're going to go with a checking line. And line 1. And line 1. I didn't play around, but the rule said to use the black die reading on 8 to get the quality. It did an extra roll. It does. Roll dice to determine quality. It says roll the dice. Oh, wait. Oh, you're right. Existing dice roll determines players. Do not black die. Oh, you're right. Oh, no, that's on a Zoom. On an Ice Blast, it says roll dice to determine the quality. So on an Ice Blast, I take it as I roll again. That's how I do it. On the Zoom, you're right. You got to match up the players. And then you still roll again, though. You still roll again because you got to figure out the quality. So we're tied at 4-4. So let's go here. Let's finish out this game here. And Ty stops by. Hi, Ty. Good to see you here. Starting a Lake Hockey Blast more. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Although the Blues just kicked the Bruins' butts in the 69-70 finals, 4-1. Wasn't happy about that, but I can never get the Bruins to win that series. All right, so I got to finish up here. The wife just got home. High face-off wins. So I'm assuming that's going to be Rangers. Yeah, just barely. So the Rangers win it, and they have momentum. 6. So we have a Zoom. So it's going to be 3-3. So we have 3 and 3. So we have Rogers and Kristoff. So now this is where I keep these on the ice so I know what I'm looking at. And I get the quality here on the Zoom. It's a 6. It's a star quality. Rogers has the star quality. Rangers, chance to win this late. 6. It's going to be 3-2-1. So 3, 2, 1. So Rogers and Maloney set up Johnstone for the hat trick. So we have 1, 2, 3. We're maxed out at 6 again. 6 on 2. And no, Malosh will make the save. And 0-1 gets the rebound, though. So Malosh with a save. Johnstone, 3 shooting on 0. And he scores. New York scores with a minute to play. And they lead 5-4. Johnstone scoring again from Rogers and Maloney. And holy cow, a couple of quick goals here. So Johnstone with his 3rd of the game. And from Maloney and Rogers again. So with a minute to play, we have no choice but to pull the goalie. So the empty net is here. Malosh is out. He's on the bench. And who are we going to put out? So we're going to go line 1 for everybody. Actually, I'm going to go. They already played. So I'm going to go line 2 here. So who's my extra guy? So line 1. So we're going to go Broughton. Broughton's my extra guy. All right. Hopefully I'm going to play this correctly because I haven't played it. So Rangers have the momentum. They just scored 2 goals in a row. It's 5-4 New York. Here we go. Off the face-off. 7. Face-off won by high face-off. So it's going to be over here. So Minnesota with the puck. Empty net at the other end. Malosh on the bench. It's a turnover. Offensive team. Man advantage shorthanded. Loses possession of the puck. No line change, no line advance. When consecutive 5s a roll, the defense gets a breakaway. So they turn it over. So the Rangers have the puck now in the last minute of play. It's an 8. It's an ice blast. It's a 4. It's a hit. We have 1, 2. They have 1, 2. So it's going to be a scoring play here. Now, here's where it gets kind of crazy. So it's an open net shot. So let's see who's going to take the shot. So it's a 7 secondary play. Of course it is. 8. So it's going to be 2-1-5. All righty. So for TU and Duguay, get it over to Laidlaw. Now, Laidlaw is going to take the shot on the open net. So he's got 2, cut in half. It's a 1. So he's 1 shooting on 0 at the open net. So let's see what happens here. It's a 5, so it's not on target. It's empty net missed shot. Puck deflected out to the circle. 0-2 gets a rebound shot. Why would you get a rebound shot on an open net? That's really strange. Puck deflected. Okay, empty net missed shot. Shot versus the empty net. So he misses the empty net. Puck deflected to 0-2 for a rebound shot. Okay, so it's going to bounce to for TU. So he's got a 1. He's got nothing. He's got a 1 on a 0, right? So 1 on the empty net. No, that's another miss. Defender makes a pass to the seam. Breakaway chart. So, okay, well, here's a new one. So on the miss, defender makes a pass to the seam. So, okay. Well, so this is the offense, right? So they missed it. So the defense makes a pass to the seam for a breakaway plus. So they missed the empty net. And so now I'm taking it. It's a breakaway. It's a breakaway for the Minnesota, if I'm reading this correctly. So they will have temporary momentum on the breakaway. A 6 is 3-2-1. I'm hoping I'm doing this right because I haven't played this in a while with the empty net. Okay, so it's a 3-2-1. All righty. So now Cicerelli, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is a 6 on 3. So they miss the empty net. The Minnesota Northsides fire it up. They get a breakaway, if I'm doing this correct, and they have 6 stars here. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's 6 shooting on 3, and they score. They have tied the game. Minnesota in the last minute has tied the game at 5-5, if I played it correctly. Holy cow. So Cicerelli with his 3rd of the game from Smith and Payne again. And this one, because it's 81 and we don't play overtime and the wife just come home, we're going to have to call it a 4-4 tie. I know. I should probably do a shootout or something. I don't know if I haven't done a shootout yet. I don't even know what the shootout is. 3 on 3 minutes. I think there's a shootout chart here. Penalty shots and shootouts. Penalty shots. The penalty shot table creates blah 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 blah. Yeah, I'm not going to learn a shootout here. I'll have to figure it out. So we're just going to call this a 4-4 tie. All right, we had a great time today. So let's just call it what it is. We had a great time. It's 4-4. The wife comes home, so I got to go say hi to her. I snuck this one here. So yeah. So let's just call it a 4-4 tie, and let's everybody just have some fun here today as we played some hockey. But that was fun. I got to say that it is. The more I play this, the more fun I am having with this. It's just I'm still, like I say, because I haven't played it so much like that. Hopefully I played that last sequence right. I don't know if I did. Hopefully I did. But in any case, what a game that was. You know, what a game that was. Rangers got 2 late goals, but then Minnesota with a net empty. The Rangers missed the open net, and the North Stars get down and score. So that is that. So that was fun. That was a good time. So again, tomorrow night, 6:00, we're talking best NHL goes best goalies, and I know there's one that's not in the NHL in this book. We have an author coming on to talk about their new book, And so I hope to see you there. So I'm Dave from Studio B. Hope to see you guys tomorrow night. You guys have a good one. Thanks for enjoying this game of Hockey Blast. This has been kind of fun. And we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.